Welcome to St. Michael's Academy Betia's e-learning class of English Grammar Class 5. So, today we are going to do Chapter 1, Sentences. In this video, we will do the explanation and bookwork of this chapter.
So, the first chapter is sentences. Now, first we will see what is sentence. Sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense. There are three characteristics of sentences. First is complete thought, second subject and verb combination, and third is meaning. So here, first we will see all the three characteristics one by one. So example, so here you can see a sentence, blue sky is dark. Is it convey any meaning? No. It has no meaning in it. So we will arrange it first. The sky is blue. Now it is telling us about the color of the sky is blue. So it has a meaning. Now second one, subject and a verb combination. Now here you can see the example, put the book here. As you know, verb is very important in every sentence. Without verb, it is incomplete. Subject may or may not be there. So in this example, the book, put the book here. Put is the verb here and we assume that you is the subject. Now the third one, meaning. So you can see here meaning. Meaning is also very important. Without meaning a sentence is complete and every sentence has a different meaning. It can be command, exclamation, statement or question. Now there are kinds of sentences. First one is assertive sentences. A sentence that assert or declares something is called assertive or declarative sentences. So, in this we can see that an assertive sentence or declarative sentence always end with a full stop. I am telling you again that a declarative sentence or assertive sentence always ends with a full stop. For example, a dog is man's best friend. Here it is conveying that a man is the best friend of the dog. Second one, the sandwich is very tasty. Here it is telling us that the sandwich is tasty. She is a beautiful girl. It is telling that the girl is very beautiful. Here you can see that we have put full stop in every sentence. Now second one is interrogative sentences. A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentences. An interrogative sentences ends with a question mark. Why it ends with a question mark? Because we ask a question in it. For example, who are you? Where is my book? How are you? Will you be my friend? In all the sentences you can see there is a question mark in it, and in every sentence we ask questions. Now the third one, exclamatory sentences. A sentence that portrays the strong emotions of the speaker is called an exclamatory sentence. In this sentence we tell about the emotion that we are happy, sad, surprised, and in exclamatory sentences ends with an exclamation mark. Now example, that is a huge fish. The person is very surprised that the fish is very huge. What a beautiful day. That person is very happy to see that day is very beautiful. He is such a nice boy. In every end of the sentence we see the exclamatory mark. Now the fourth one, imperative sentence. In sentences in which we give command, order and request or suggestion to anyone, it is considered to be an imperative sentences. An imperative sentence ends with a full stop. Imperative sentences example: sit down quietly. Here, the person is giving order to sit quietly. Please lend me your book. Here, it is a request to lend me your book. So in the third one, let's play a game. She or he requesting to play a game. Now we have seen the kinds of sentences. Now we see the parts of the sentences. There are two parts of the sentences: subject and predicate. The first one we will see the subject. A subject is a person or thing that the sentence is about. This person or thing is doing something in the sentence. So first we will figure out the verb, and after that we will see who and what is doing that action. So you can see in the first example, she took a shower. So first we will see the verb. So here took is the verb. Then we will ask ourselves who and what took the shower. So in this case it is a person. So she is the subject. Now the second example, he ate all the cake. Here first we will see the verb. So here ate is the verb. Now we will ask who is doing the action, or simply who ate the cake. We are asking question here, who ate the cake? So in this case it is a person. So he is the subject here. Now the second one will be predicate. The predicate is what is being said about the speaker. In other words, it describes what is happening or what the subject is doing. Sandra draws a picture. So here draws will be the verb, Sandra will be the subject, and the rest of the sentence will be predicate, because in predicate what predicate tell us about? That what Sandra is doing, Sandra draw a picture. Remember, predicate always contain a verb. Now let's find the subject and predicate. We will do some exercise. First one, Bob is a footballer. Bob will be subject, is a footballer will be predicate. Second one, the little tree was covered with snow. The little tree will be subject, was covered with snow. And here was is verb. My friend and I won the match. My friend and I will be subject, one verb, and won the match will be the predicate. Fourth one, there goes the teacher. The teacher here will be the subject, there goes to be predicate. Now fifth one, on the way I met an old beggar. I will be the subject, and on the way I met an beggar will be predicate. Thank you.
Question A. Fill in the blanks with the help of words given below. So you can see in the box the words have been given. What you have to do, you have to fill the correct words in the blanks. So first one, Gaurav was afraid of dash in the first swimming class. Water will be the correct word in it, and all other fill in the blanks is been given there. B. Read these sentences and tick what kind they are. Question number 1. What a noise that fan is making. It is exclamatory sentence. Likewise, all the questions and their answers are given. Question C. Write questions for these statements. Statements have been given. You have to write the questions. Like, Ravi is in the park. Where is Ravi? Mr. Raman lives in Mumbai. Where does Mr. Raman lives? Question D. Complete these commands request with the help of words given below. The words has been given in the box. What you have to do, you have to fill the correct word in the blanks. First one, Seema, go and dash your dress. Change is the correct word in it. Question number E. Complete these exclamatory sentences with suitable words given below. So you can see in the box all the words have been given. What you have to do, you have to fill the correct word in the blanks. Question number F. Rearrange these words to make a meaningful statement or question as directed. So you can see in the bracket it is written statement in the first question. Exercise do so cannot is I difficult that is that. We have to rearrange it and we have to make it a statement. This exercise is so difficult that I cannot do it. Now the second one, sure you he match are that will the win. You have to change into a question. Are you sure he will win that match? G. Complete the sentences with subjects and predicate of your own. You have to make your own sentences. So the first one you can see Sonu Nigam dash. So predicate is missing there. So I have written Sonu Nigam is very popular singer. Likewise, all have been done there. Question H. Match the subject in column A and with appropriate predicate in the column B to make meaningful sentences. So column A is subject and column B is predicate. So you have to match it with their correct answers. In I, tick the correct phrases in the brackets that match with the group of words to rewrite complete sentences. So the words have been given. What you have to do, you have to put the correct one with it. The first one, don't put all your eggs, a hearty breakfast, in one basket. The correct answer will be in one basket. Likewise, all have been given there. Question J. Complete these sentences with the help of suitable phrases given below. One has been done for you. In the box, all the phrases have been given. You have to write the correct phrases with the correct sentences. First, Diwali is dash. Diwali is the festival of light. Likewise, all have been given there. Question K. Fill in the blanks with the suitable phrases of your own. In this, what you have to do, you have to write your own phrase. Like, they bought a card and gifts. The shopkeeper was rude when people broke the line. Likewise, you have to write it. Question number L. Rewrite each sentences with the phrases in the brackets. So in the bracket, all the phrases have been given. We have to find the right position of these phrases in the sentences. So in the first one, Runa and Sumit travel to school together. In the bracket you can see in a van. So Runa and Sumita travel to school together in a van. Likewise, all had been given there. I hope you understood the chapter and the book work. Thank you.